Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Gen X Lounge, the bi-weekly, tri-weekly, quadruple weekly, octagonal weekly-ish podcast where we discuss the pop culture today and look back at the pop culture yesterday and mostly shoot the shit. This is episode 50. Holy shit, we've done it. We have done it, ladies and gentlemen. Do I have applause? I have this. Oh, wait, I do have applause. We've done it. We've done it. Doing it with me. Doing it with me. He has returned. You will not see nothing like
the mighty Quinn. Hey, fellas.
Buddy.
Congrats on number 50.
Congrats to you. And also, Dutch, who's been here since episode 3, where we discussed what else? Superman is also
and
here.
Probably Godzilla.
And probably Godzilla.
What's going on, buddies?
Hey, Guy.
Hey, Dutch.
My brain is so messed up. I combined boys and guys into boys.
I copied you, so there you go.
I'm completely yeah.
Except from staying up to watch the Giants.
Dude, oh boy. We're gonna talk some football. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Please don't make me relive it.
I read a statistic that most podcasts are no longer go on past episode 20.
Wow.
Yeah, which isn't probably that impressive when you consider that everybody with a phone and or computer has probably tried to make a podcast at some point or another.
Right.
So it's not like we're really doing anything amazing, but for an idea that kind of came out of COVID, but didn't start during COVID. Like, when did the first episode? You think I would have been prepared?
No, we wouldn't. We wouldn't think that.
But it wouldn't.
We've been here for 50 of them. We wouldn't think that.
It wouldn't be Gen X Lounge if I was actually prepared. But yeah, so the idea came from COVID and not hanging out, but it was more just being old and having responsibilities and no longer hanging out. That was the real impetus for the show. But yeah, the first episode was August 5th, 2023. So, and then Dutch, like I said, you joined in episode 3. I think Bolo was.
I was only supposed to be like a guest, and then somehow you roped me into this shit.
Yeah, and look at you now. I think episode 8 is Bolo's first episode because it's the episode titled "I give this episode 6 out of 10 Van Helsings," which makes sense that would be Bolo. That Bolo would have joined us for that episode.
I feel like he joined later than that, but
I feel like that too. But
8 episodes is what's that? 3 months,
2 weeks. So yeah, it's probably about right.
Yeah.
Because I think he did an episode, but then he wasn't on again for a while before he became more of a regular. So yeah, and Bolo is not with us because he is a traveling man. He is somewhere. Where is he? In Florida?
He's on his way back from Florida, I think.
Yeah, that man loves a vacation.
Yeah, he does.
So yeah, that's where he is. If he does make it in, he says he'll join us. He's on his way home, but I don't know how well that's going to go over if he just walks in the door, throws his luggage down, is like, all right, I got to get on this podcast. But
I've just driven 16 hours. Let me hop on here.
Yeah, you can handle everything else, dear. I've got responsibilities.
It's for the best. Think how many drinks he would pour into the mic.
Oh God, I know, dude. Jesus. So yeah, maybe we'll call this episode 49.5, and episode 50 will be the one where we're all together in true Gen X Lounge fashion. But yeah,
tell you what though, I think we do a pretty good job because trying to coordinate with 4 dudes' schedules.
Yeah,
4 adult dudes with jobs and families
and other stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's gotten harder. I feel like I was telling Dutch before we started. I was like, I feel like it's gotten harder since July to consistently do it. I mean, it just is what it is. I feel like that's also probably summer as well, though. Like I have considerably less to do from now till probably like April.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, and the good thing is that we also do have like a nice little we have a nice little bench of people.
Yeah.
Like I know David wants to be on both the October episodes because he's a big time Halloween guy. He also wants to be on an episode with you because he's like, does he really exist? I'm like, yes. I was like, maybe we were just like, maybe you guys are like Superman and Clark Kent. That's what we were, because you've never been on together. But yeah, I know Mike wants to be on. I think we're gonna push the Cartoon Madness to the next episode because I do want Bolo to be on for that.
Okay.
So we'll just do like our normal, we'll just do some.
We got to get young Aaron back on.
Yeah, I do. I was thinking about him today. Was his Halloween thing? Was that last Halloween that we went to that?
Yeah, I think so.
His grunge concert.
Yeah, that was shockingly good.
Yeah,
it was like it's like the end of High Fidelity when John Cusack's just so surprised at how good Jack Black is. That's what we all were when they start.
Yeah,
when they started, we were like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, they were better than they had any business being. Yeah. I was gonna hit him up. I was like, I gotta hit him up this week to see if that's happening again. But I feel like if it was, he would have already.
Well, I don't know, man. It's September.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
True.
It's a little early.
Yeah, because I would definitely. That's something I would definitely do again. So. But yeah, so episode 50. Good job, guys. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for everyone for listening too, because it's cool. So what do you think? Should we do some football or should we do some news first?
We got to start with football. Get that out of there.
All right, let's get some football.
While it's fresh in our minds.
Well, Quinn, you weren't even here for the big football prediction.
No,
I feel like it's cheating at this point to ask you what your team's record is going to be. You're 2-1, correct?
Correct. But we are not good. So
I haven't watched any. You've been on. I want to say you've been on locally here 2 out of the last 3 weeks.
They're probably on for the Jets, I imagine. Whenever the Ravens have a night game, Steelers are usually on. So they were on probably opening day for the Jets, and then they were on yesterday, or what is it? What is today? Yesterday for the Patriots. And yesterday they won by 1 score. The Patriots turned the ball over 5 times.
Yeah.
And also had a turnover on downs.
So it was technically 6 turnovers, and they won.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember seeing that they turned the ball over 5 times, and then when I saw the score, and I was like, "Well, that's not good."
Yeah, I think the Bengals turned the ball over something like that, and they lost like 48-10. The Steelers won 21-14.
Yeah, against the the Patriots.
Against the Patriots,
Sure.
And it was. I tell you what, every Steeler game is like being stabbed slowly for 3 hours. Every single one, and then. Sometimes at the end you live, and sometimes you die, and it's like death by paper cuts. It's maddening, but there were no field goals in there, so nobody got blocked.
Yeah, you are in the worst spot as a team because you're going to probably win 7 or 8 games, which means you probably won't make the playoffs, and even if you do, you're going to lose in the first round, and you're also not in any kind of a position to get a good draft pick.
Well, you're describing the Steelers of the last 7 or 8 years.
The worst possible place to be.
However,
you're better off being terrible or really, really good.
However, they did stockpile draft picks last year, so it would not shock me if they traded up to get a quarterback in April. I can tell you the draft is in Pittsburgh next year, and they're going to draft a quarterback in round 1.
We should go.
I have a hotel room already.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, I booked it. It's insanely expensive, so I can cancel it up to the night before. So we'll see if I have the money to pay for it next year.
Well, but if you get a couple guys and
that's true,
a couple air mattresses.
That's true. Whoever's down.
Yeah, I mean it'd be fun.
Yeah, we'll fit into that room, but that should be a party.
Gen X Lounge special edition from the NFL draft.
From the draft.
That would be great. I would love
the draft report.
Yeah. Giants draft a bum. We just hear Dutch curse the whole time.
Poor Dutch. We'll let you cheat now that you're 2-1 already. What do you think your final record will be?
I would have told you before the season that they'd be 11-6. So allowing me to cheat, I would say 9-8.
Oh, so even though they're 2-1?
Yeah.
Huh.
They are not going to beat a good team all year unless they get better. I mean, it's early, teams grow, but they cannot run the ball at all. And if Aaron Rodgers can't do play action, I'll give you some idea of what I watched yesterday. I think Aaron Rodgers threw the ball something like 19 times, and I could be wrong on that, or 16 times, something like that. But 9 of them were behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, okay.
So that's their offense this year: is little screen passes, little dump offs. It was the same shit that Ben Roethlisberger did his last year when his arm was gone.
Yeah, Rodgers probably is washed up. Is
third and 12.
Third
3rd and 12, he's going to dump it off to the running back for 2 yards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like he's being rushed.
Yeah.
Snap the ball, dump it off 2 yards because he doesn't want to get hit. Now, he's getting hit a lot because our offensive line sucks. So I don't want to be too harsh on him. But he threw an interception yesterday that was right to the guy. And it was not an Aaron Rodgers interception. It was I don't want to get hit. Here's the ball interception.
Yeah.
So
he's old. How old is he? 41?
42?
Who?
I think he'll be 42 this season.
I remember when I was 42.
I know, right? I couldn't throw a ball then.
I felt a lot better than I do at 51.
That's true, but no, he scrambled for like 4 yards in slow motion.
Yeah.
Any other quarterback would have got 9 yards.
He's definitely on the cusp of being washed up.
His arm is still there. Like he can flick the ball like 40 yards.
Yeah.
But they are not even attempting deep passes. He had about 3 good passes yesterday, but it's enough to win.
He definitely could have thrown upfield.
The Patriots are not they should have won that game. They dominated every aspect of the game, but they turned the ball over. No shit, they had 4 fumbles. 4. The one guy fumbled twice, and didn't get benched.
Huh.
So, but I guess yay defense.
Yeah. Well,
but their defense isn't that great either.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be like one of those annoying, just good enough teams to like when I was an Eagles fan in the early 90s when they were just good enough to make the playoffs and lose.
Yeah, if they lose round 1 of the playoffs, then Tomlin is on the hot seat. Like it seems like he's on the hot seat every year in Pittsburgh. But I really thought they were just going to let him coach however long he wanted to, and they still may because the ownership loves him. But there's been a lot of focus this year on now we're going to win a playoff game. They don't look good enough to win a playoff game if they make the playoffs.
Unless Aaron Rodgers does some crazy one. I got one last hurrah game in me, but I don't.
Yeah, if they start to run the ball, then things will change. But I think they're averaging like 2.9 yards a carry, something like that. It's terrible.
Yeah. Speaking of coaches in the hot seat and washed up quarterbacks, the Giants played last night.
That's a great segment.
Dutch, I love you. And I was rooting, and let me tell you, it takes a lot for me to root for the Giants. But I really wanted the Chiefs.
Not a lot, just the Chiefs.
I just wanted the Chiefs to go 0-3 so bad. Dude, that game was fucking unwatchable. Like it was just and from both teams, the Chiefs are not good. And dude, Russell Wilson, I used to love Russell Wilson when he played for Seattle. He is fucking awful. I mean, he can still chuck the ball a mile. But
he's I think he's on a personal 8-game losing streak. Maybe 9 games.
Yeah, Dutch.
He lost his last 5 in Pittsburgh, and I don't even know if that's if that counts the playoff game.
I have nothing to say. This team is absolutely in a carousel of bullshit. And
There's your your episode title.
Carousel of Bullshit.
I mean, to quote David Arnold, that was one of his.
That might be the title.
I have nothing. I've got nothing. I had predicted that this team was going to be better than people give them credit for. Absolutely fucking not. They are who we thought they were. They might be worse. They might be fucking worse.
Dutch, and I agreed with you. We both agreed last episode that they were going to win 7 or 8 games.
Not happening.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think it's
not happening. Dude,
how did Dart look last night? I didn't watch it. I turned it off.
We didn't see. They wouldn't even let him finish a drive. Like you didn't get to see enough out of him to like even get like a taste of what he's. I mean, they put him in there, and then he's good for a couple passes, and then they yank him right back out before the drive is over. Like, just
why?
Let him complete.
Just let him play.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Now, I wanted to pull. I was like, I'm not going to go back and listen to the entire. I could have, because I really wanted to pull the soundbite of the last episode where you said, and I quote, "If we see Jackson Dart this year, our season is over."
Well, I stand by
it. Week 3, we've seen Jackson Dart.
I said what I said. All right.
Well, they had a good enough sample size last year with Russell Wilson to know what he is now, and they put him in there anyway. I don't know why they were expecting
this
it.
This has to be the last year Russell Wilson can be a starter for any team. Like, there's no way somebody's going to take him as a starter next year. Maybe as a backup.
This has been just. This is.
I get why the Steelers did it. They paid him $1 million, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't get why the Giants did it.
I don't either. And to add insult to injury, this is the second year in a row that a former Giants player has gone somewhere else and is now balling out. Because
good for Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes
has now Indiana Jones. That's what they're called.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And like he is balling out. He's got the Colts. They're 3-0. They're going
to win the AFC South
division. Yeah. Like, what are his stats this year? Like, he's got to be balling out. Let's see.
Dude, Indiana Jones is just a great nickname for that guy.
That's amazing.
His quarterback rating so far this year is 111.7. He's got 816 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. No interceptions, no turnovers. Yeah, dude, that's got to be just a kick in the dick if you're the Giants.
No, you know what? I'm happy for him. I'm really happy for him.
Yeah. He escaped from New York.
He did. Much like Saquon. But, like Shane Steichen
from now on.
Shane Steichen, our former offensive coordinator here in Philly, when Jalen Hurts had his best statistical season. And our offense was ridiculous the year we lost the Super Bowl to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I think he's like a legitimately good offensive guy. Like, it bums me out because I was almost hoping he would get fired so we could bring him back in as offensive coordinator again, because that was when our offense looked the best, is when he ran our offense. Well,
they also have Jonathan Taylor and a good offensive line. So Jonathan Taylor is back. He's healthy. He's what you have to, when you're playing the Colts, he's what you have to watch for. So,
you got to think they're with the Bills and the Ravens right now is like in the AFC probably.
And the Chargers. Chargers are real good too.
The Chargers, yeah. I don't think that. Unless the Chiefs.
See, Najee Harris is out for the year.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
The Chargers need to show me that they can, like, that Justin Herbert won't throw 6 interceptions in his first playoff game of the year. Like,
he looked real good.
That's all right. I'm sure he's going to look real good next week against the Giants.
Is that who they play?
Is that who you play?
We have. This is what the next 4 weeks looks like. 5 weeks. It's Chargers, Saints, Eagles, Then I forget who's in between and the Eagles again. We have the Eagles twice in fucking October. We're done. We are dead.
You'll beat the Saints.
You should beat the Saints. Tell you what, that's when you start dark, that game.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well just start him going forward.
Not if you have to play the Eagles twice. Although, what the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell? Do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, and what the hell is the Eagles, honestly? Like, so they're 3-0. I had them 2-2 to start the season, so they're ahead of my projections. I had them losing one of the first 2 games and one of the second 2 games. I still think they're probably going to lose to the Bucs. The Bucs just have some weird.
I also think they're going to lose to the Bucs.
Over the. For whatever reason, we cannot beat the Bucs.
Is it in Tampa?
And of course, the last 5 seasons we've played them in Tampa.
Yeah, it's a house of horrors for you guys.
Yeah, if we beat the Bucs. I will probably be all in on we're going back to the Super Bowl. I don't know.
We'll tell you what I saw
before the show began, Brian.
Huh?
You Mr. Team of Destiny.
I saw a chart on the internet the other day that Baker Mayfield over the last 5 seasons is the best quarterback in the NFL.
He's really good.
His stats are better than Mahomes, better than Josh Allen, better than Lamar Jackson. Just really since he went to the Rams, I guess. So however many seasons ago that is, but he's like more yards, more touchdowns, fewer interceptions, better completion percentage. He's kicking the shit out of all of them.
Yeah, he's good, and the Browns are fucking idiots for giving up.
Well, they wanted Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, for what? Yeah, exactly. It's just fucking mind-boggling that's what they've done. But yeah, my team yesterday, I mean, Judas Priest, man. What? I mean, really, the entire Chiefs game, a good chunk of the Cowboys game, and then all in the first half yesterday, it was just like they look like they don't even know how to play offense.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense. I understand that when you lose your offensive coordinator every year, it's not ideal. But with the amount of talent on that offense, like it should not really be a problem. And then they just came out in the second half yesterday and were just like, fuck it. And it was like a different team offensively. Their defense has been good consistently all season. So if that's their offense going forward, what we saw where they're just like, we do have an incredible offense. We do have 2 of the best wide receivers. We do have a good tight end. We have the best running back in the league, and we have one of the best offensive lines in the league. Like they should be able to kind of do what they want.
Yep.
So, hopefully the message was loud and clear at halftime. Whatever got said or changed at halftime, hopefully stays that way. And ultimately it still took a miracle 2 field goal blocks for them to win the game.
I watched.
They spotted them 19 points, and they won. So I'm not gonna.
I watched that game in a bar filled with Eagles fans, and I just gotta say that was annoying as shit. That whole they did not shut up the whole second half.
Oh, I'm sure. The funny thing to me is, and it's probably the fact that 1, it's still only September, and 2, we did win the Super Bowl.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, exactly. That my level of like aggravation in the first half yesterday was more like bemusement and almost like confusion. Like, what is happening? Like, what is even going on right now? How is this possible? You know what I mean? That we have -8 passing yards at halftime. Like, so like any other year I'd have been losing my, so I don't know if it's just contentment right now. And it's a weird spot to be where you're like, I knew when they scored that touchdown in the second half when the Eagles did, I knew we were going to win. I was like, oh, we're going to win this game. It's a very uncomfortable and weird place to be, to be like, my team's really fucking good.
Yeah. They, the last time we saw them before the year was the Super Bowl where they just seemed unbeatable. They seemed inevitable. Yeah. And they seemed vulnerable in these first 3 games, but they lost to the Falcons last year. What was that, week 2?
Yeah, they were 2-2 to start the year last year.
Yeah, so like they're starting slow, but they'll figure it out.
The Jaguars last year, like,
oh boy, did the Packers shit the bed. They were they were building them up to be the big rival.
Yeah, that's what we need. So yeah. Football. Gotta love it.
Brian, you're just not ready for some football.
I'm always ready for some football.
And I gotta go home and get ready for some football.
All right, let's do some. Did I talk to you about the Chevelle concert last episode that me and Brandy went to? We went.
I saw you post about it, but I wasn't here last week.
We went and saw Chevelle up near Dutch in Dutch's neighborhood there, and I was like the king of the group of fans that we were standing in. It was they were all like younger, like 20 somethings, and I just started talking to the one kid, and we were talking about music, and we were talking about Deftones because he had a Deftones shirt on, and I was like, oh, the first time I saw Deftones was like 96, I think. And he's like, oh man, I wasn't even born. I was like, Jesus Christ. So then there was this kid behind us. It was in his 20s. He was wearing a Tom and Jerry hoodie.
Nice.
It was fucking awesome as shit. So then me and this kid got into this long conversation, but it wasn't really a conversation. It was more just us yelling cartoons back and forth to each other. So he'd be like, Deputy Dog. And I'd be like, oh yeah, what about Quick Draw McGraw? So it was like that going on.
How old was this kid?
He was in his 20s.
That's deep cuts for somebody.
Yeah, well, because Dad's probably my age. That's probably why.
Yeah.
That's
true.
And then there were these two goth girls. I think there were a couple behind us. And they started talking. I heard one of them go, this guy should go to Bald Fest. And I was like, and I turned around and I was like, are you talking about me? And they were like, yeah, you have like the best bald head. And I was like, what the fuck is Bald Fest? And they were like, it's this festival in Philadelphia for bald people. And then they like pulled it up on their phone. They're like, see, you should go. Like,
when are we going to Bald Fest?
Yeah, I was like, what is happening at this concert with all these 20 somethings?
Yeah, Gen X Lounge live from Bald Fest.
we should become a sponsor of Bald Fest.
That's funny.
Anyway, news. We got some RIPs.
I think you're burying the lead. I think we need to find out more about Bald Fest.
Bald Fest, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we lost a few people. First, we lost Polly Holiday.
I don't know who that is.
Flo on Alice.
Oh, right.
Yeah. She
kicked my grit.
Yeah, she won 2 Golden Globe Awards for playing Alice.
She was funny.
Yeah, she was funny. And there was also a short-lived spinoff called Flo. She also guest starred on The Golden Girls as Rose's blind sister, Lily. Had a recurring role on Home Improvement as Jill's mother. Appeared in All the President's Men in 1976.
I love that movie.
Moon Over Parador, Mrs. Doubtfire, Parent Trap, and I did not realize this. She was Rudy Deagle, the miserable old woman in Gremlins.
From Gremlins, Mrs. Deagle.
Yeah,
Mrs. Deagle. Yeah, I did not realize that was her. So
I did, but I've forgotten that.
Yeah. And then, of course, we lost Robert Redford on September 16th, who
that's kicking the nuts.
He's probably one of my top 5-10 favorite actors. He's
of all time.
Just unbelievable. Yeah, such a good actor. I mean, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
The Sting.
Dude, well, The Sting, it might be in my top 10 favorite movies of all time.
Yeah. My favorite of his is the one you just mentioned, All the President's Men.
Yeah.
He's so good in that.
Yeah, he's and he's been in, he's been in things for every generation. Like a lot of younger people probably know him from Endgame, not Endgame. Well, yeah, he was in Endgame and
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah. And just
as being a meme from Jeremiah Johnson that nobody seems to realize is him.
Yeah, which is funny because I'd seen Jeremiah Johnson a few times and still hadn't put 2 and 2 together. That's it, because that really does not like look like him. You know what I mean?
I haven't seen it. Is the meme?
Yeah, it's the
meme,
very grizzled guy, and he
the
looks
dude in
right
the
at the
forest.
camera, and he kind of like he like nods at the camera. You've definitely seen the meme.
You've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, he's in. Have you ever seen the Electric Horseman? If you want to see like that's a deep cut Robert Redford movie. That's with Jane Fonda.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
He plays a rodeo. I don't even know if you would call him a rodeo cowboy, but he comes out on a horse that's like decked out in essentially like Christmas lights.
Yeah.
And it's fucking great. He's in The Great Gatsby,
The Natural,
The Great Waldo Pepper. That's another deep cut. Have you ever seen that one? He plays a wing walker. Who they're the guys that would walk on the biplane wing in like stunt shows in like the 1920s, I guess. All the President's Men, obviously fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Which is a true story. The Watergate
scandal, how it broke.
Yeah, exactly. Which is excellent. He was a directed Ordinary People, which I think he won an Oscar for Ordinary People. For best director.
I don't know.
I don't know if he did either. But yeah, I mean, just fucking incredible. Just an incredible career. And then of course he was in the Marvel films, and which is so funny to see him. I did not know that he was going to be in that movie until we walked into the theater. That he was
Winter Soldier.
That he was in Winter Soldier. Yeah,
he's really good in that too.
Yeah,
he just had that commanding presence.
Yeah, well, he took it seriously, and he did, like a really good job. And he wasn't like, I'm just here to fucking for a paycheck. Like he was really good. Like when he gets revealed to be, like a Hydra.
Spoiler alert.
And he just sort of gives that like kind of like shrug smirk, where he's like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly at the end.
It's so good.
To the council, where he's just like, what are you gonna do?
Like, what are you gonna do? Yeah, what do you want from me? He's fucking awesome as shit. And then his last movie was Endgame. His last
was it really? Wasn't anything after that?
I think that was his last. That was, I think, his last movie. I'm trying.
He doesn't look great in that movie. I can tell you. Like
no, he's not in it. He's not in it super long.
He looks old in that movie. Where you're like,
no, he actually is in something else. He's a voice. He does a voice acting in something called Omniboat. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
As Lokia, the Dolphin Master, but I don't know. But yeah, he's Alexander Pierce in Endgame. What else has he been in? And I'm forgetting. Oh, Sneakers.
Sneakers is low key great.
Yeah, it's really good. Spy Game is also good with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Excellent. He's in Indecent Proposal as the millionaire who offers $1 million to sleep with Demi Moore. Out of Africa.
That won the Oscar. I don't know if he did, but that did.
Yeah. 3 Days of the Condor, which is an awesome spy movie. I definitely would recommend that. I mean, obviously, I think Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid is probably the one that, if you're
most people know him from, I would imagine. Yeah.
One that would be what a phenomenal movie.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah, it's great, and like the stunts are like real stunts because back then they had to do the stunts for real.
But I always loved Paul Newman in that movie. To me, that's Paul Newman's movie. Yeah. But
and Paul Newman, brought him into that because that was his big break movie. And because that was because Paul Newman was like, no, we got to get him in this. And then of course he did. My other favorite is The Sting.
The Sting is so good.
The Sting is just an all-star cast.
Yeah. Robert Shaw.
Yeah, dude, Robert Shaw is so good in that movie, and so different from his character in Jaws.
Yeah,
and his character in it's funny because he's the villain in The Spy Who Loved Me.
Yeah.
From Russia with Love. And he's almost unrecognizable.
One of those Bond movies. He's a villain.
Yeah, it's the second Bond movie, From Russia with Love. He's almost unrecognizable. As the Robert Shaw he is in like Jaws and in The Sting. But in The Sting, he's like a very gruff gangster.
Yeah.
And he's like the villain in that. And it's just such a good like heist movie. It's like a caper movie.
Yeah.
It's just really, really well done. So, yeah, R.I.P. to him. And he's a fucking great actor. That's a big
was
loss.
surprised. I mean, he was not one that you would think, oh, he doesn't have much time left. But I was surprised how old he was.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It shouldn't be a shock, but I was shocked anyway.
Yeah. And genuinely seemed like a genuinely good guy.
Yeah.
You know, gave to a lot of charities. Was involved.
Founded Sundance, the film festival.
Exactly. Founded Sundance because he was a big proponent of independent films. Friend of the show, J.J. Garvine, met him on at least one or two occasions.
Really?
Yeah, at Sundance at least once. So yeah, just a fucking
R.I.P.
a legit.
Robert Redford.
And you know what else he was? He was a legit movie star. Like, when you think of like old school movie stars, there aren't a lot left. You know what I mean? That are just like, this motherfucker is the coolest guy in the room. You know what I mean? Like
Brad Pitt, when he came out, they were like, "Oh, this is a young Robert Redford."
Yeah,
exactly. And I think he probably still fits that bill. You know what I mean? He's kind of in that mold.
He's got some less savory aspects to him. That's the other thing about Robert Redford. Honestly, is like nothing has ever come out that was like, no, you got to watch your
no big scandals
around Robert Red. Like, he just seemed like a good dude. He was effortlessly cool, super handsome. Didn't have to be a good actor because he was honestly good enough looking that he probably could have just schmucked his way through movies, but he was like a fucking great actor. Like a true actual movie star. So,
it
sucks. But I think he was 89, right? So
89, yes.
So you're gonna he was fucking kid. Here's some fun music news. Twisted Sister is going to reunite for a 50th anniversary world tour. And if they come to Philly, I will go see them.
Why?
Because fucking Twisted Sister is awesome. Dear God.
Maybe your, 10-year-old memory is awesome. But
no, dude. Tell you what, next time you're just on a road trip somewhere, if you're in a car, if you're going in a car for like an hour, just put on Twisted Sister radio and tell me if every single song that comes on isn't good. Because they will be.
I can tell you that right now.
They will be.
I
love Twisted Sister.
Yeah, I don't need to go through the exercise. I can tell you right now.
Well,
no.
I love them. More music news of bands I love. Because I'm never gonna not hype up bands I love. Deftones. They put out a new album, and these are older numbers, but this was when we were going to record last week. But Private Music is the name of the album. It debuted atop all of Billboard's rock charts: top rock, top alt, top rock, and alt, top hard rock.
People still buy albums.
Well, it counts streaming as well, but yeah. Infinite Source is the second #1 hard rock streaming song of the year with 4.2 million streams. The second place is My Mind is a Mountain, which is their other single with 3.2 million. The top 6 spots on the hard rock list are all Deftones songs, and all of the 11 tracks on the album are on the top 16 streaming list. So,
is that common for a new album?
30-year-old band?
No, I'm just saying
it's not. It's actually nuts. They blew up on TikTok like a year and a half ago, and I don't really know why, but that generation of TikTok kids discovered them through TikTok, and because they're legit. They've been around since like '94. And they're now playing arenas. They're like doing They're doing an arena tour. They're selling out.
I went to see them with you. Was that the first time you had seen them also?
No, I saw them. I saw them open up for Pantera in Camden. in like 90, which is insane. Yeah, in like 95, I think. And then when we saw them, that was probably in the first 2 or 3 times I had ever seen them, though. That was at the Electric Factory. Was Limp Bizkit opening up?
No, we were on the floor, and I don't think it was.
It was at the Truck.
It was at the Truck, yeah.
Yeah, it was at the Truck. Yeah, I saw them. Saw them at the TLA. I've seen them a bunch of times. It's crazy that they're now playing arenas.
Yeah.
And selling out arenas at this point in their career. And that's actually cool. And like Chevelle, the who I just saw, their new album came out and also debuted. I think it debuted at like #1 for the week that it came out.
Well, if you're on TikTok and your fan base includes, old hats like us, then it's a perfect storm. You're gonna,
Yeah, I think it's cool. And it's like I watch concerts when I do cardio. So when I'm on the elliptical or whatever, I'll just find a concert. So I've been watching some of their arena shows, and the level of crowd singing is up there with when I took my daughter to see Olivia Rodrigo, where I was like, I can't believe that the crowd is singing so loud that you can hear them almost over the band.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nuts. And also they're like, dude, they open with Be Quiet and Drive. Like that's like how deep of a library of music do you have where you're opening up with like a song that good as your as your set opener. So yeah, I told Brandy and Joe, and I told Josie because she knows enough of them from me playing them constantly that we're just gonna go see them next time when they hit Philly. I want to take Josie to a metal show. I feel like that'd be a good one for her. It'll probably cost me $700 to get 3 tickets, but what are you gonna do?
That's what money's for, man.
Yeah, my wife and daughter. Yeah, honestly, man, for music, like I'm really super happy that my kid loves music. You know what I mean? And and I don't care how she discovers it either. Like I told you, she found that Emmy, that Emmy singer that we went and saw through like Instagram, and but good. Honestly, a big chunk of what she listens to is like not bad. It's like pretty good, So, and she's got she knows Deftones. If I put Deftones on the car, I'll catch her singing it. You know what I mean? So,
but I think that really, think how meaningful that is when you're in your teenage years trying to figure stuff out. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. I'm so glad that she's super, super into music. And I have no problem her going to a concert on a school night. I'm like, nope, it's fine. You know what I mean?
But when we were growing up, there was a difference even then between the radio music that was there for everyone and then the music you discovered, the B-sides on the albums that you loved and things like that. That became part of your, personality.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's good that she's finding them wherever she's finding them.
Yeah, I love it. And her and Brandy are actually going up to Hershey Saturday night to see 21 Pilots. So
they have a couple songs I like, but they remind me of 311, who I hate. So,
dude, I can't figure out what they are, because if you listen to them, they jump from genre to genre so much that it's actually I find it almost off-putting. I'm like, I can't, what is this? So,
they have a song on the Madden soundtrack that I really, really like, the last year's Madden.
Yeah.
But then they go into those, like I said, like a 311 type little, whatever you want to call that genre.
Yeah.
That I cannot stand.
That's weird, right?
So I don't know if I like them or not.
Yeah, that's how I feel about them too. So here's cool news. I'll just read the thing. Coming to Blu-ray on December 2nd from the Warner Archive Collection. I've already asked for this for Christmas. The Tom and Jerry, The Golden Era Anthology, 1940-1958, a 6-disc deluxe collection. For the first time ever, all 114 theatrical shorts originally written by Hanna-Barbera brought together in one collection in high def, blah, blah, blah. 20 audio commentaries, which is cool as shit because I love crap like that. 5 discs with a 6 disc dedicated to 3 hours of bonus features, including 2 all new, never before seen featurettes. Lady of the House, the story of Mammy Two Shoes.
Are they gonna? I was gonna ask. Are they gonna be edited, or are they gonna be the?
Not. Nothing is edited.
Fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. And a collectible 28-page booklet with artwork and essays. And that is currently available for pre-order on Amazon. It is $60.
I remember being an adult and hearing the edited Mammy's voice.
Yes.
And being, what the hell is going? You know what I mean? Like, change the whole tone of the whole.
Yeah.
Cartoon.
And they've also taken out some of the jokes from then too, and then they don't even really like that, hack them out. Like one,
like when the cannons go off in Tom's face
and Tom's face turns black. Yes, when they're basically in blackface.
All the racist jokes.
Yeah, so basically, if it was racist, they cut them out. And like, look, maybe
make no mistake, they were super racist.
Yeah, maybe for before school cartoons, I could see it. But like, if you're going to put out a collection like this, you cannot cut that stuff out.
No,
it is of its time, dude. I mean, it's this, like, if you watch old Three Stooges, they always have that one black actor. Sometimes he's a chef, sometimes he's this, sometimes that, and it's so obviously stereotypical of that era. But like, it's of the time. You know what I mean? And I'm sure these cartoons will have some disclaimer at the beginning that says the humor is of its time.
We apologize for this.
And we apologize for the horrible blackface when Tom sticks his face down in the teapot and it explodes and looks like a sunflower. But yeah, I'm just so glad that these are coming out because, and honestly, I think what I'm going to watch every single one in order, just however long it takes. If it's like a week of watching it or whatever, it's fucking awesome. I'm super fucking happy.
Yeah, that's cool
about that. So, another thing I wanted to talk about, the Emmys. We talked about the Emmys before. Now the Emmys are done. We can talk about a few things. The Outstanding Drama Series, The Pit, was the winner.
Haven't seen it. That's on HBO.
That's on HBO. Yeah. Outstanding Lead Actor, Noah Weil from The Pit won that over Pedro Pascal, which I was a little bummed about.
From Last of Us?
Yeah, from The Last of Us.
Yeah, that sucks.
The big winner was Adolescence, which I've raved about on here a few times. That won Outstanding Limited Anthology Series. I
have no urge to watch that.
I mean, it's worth watching, but you just have to know that you're going to feel a certain way throughout it. Outstanding Lead
I'm not
Actor,
really into shows that depress me or
sad,
give me anxiety. Yeah.
Stephen Graham, Tommy from Snatch.
Love Stephen Graham. Yeah.
Yeah, he won Outstanding Lead Actor for Adolescence.
Nice.
Over Colin Farrell. So that was a little bummer. Kristen Milioti did win for Penguin for Outstanding Lead Actress, which is cool.
She was so good in that. Yeah, I know we raved about her a lot, but I think about her performance a lot.
Yeah, well deserved. She's incredible in that. Outstanding Supporting Actress, Erin Doherty for Adolescence again. So
Erin Doherty. I don't know if I know that.
I don't think you would know her, but she plays a psychiatrist in one episode of that show. She's very, very good in it.
She young?
No, I don't think so. Outstanding Writing for an Anthology. Again, Adolescence won that one. Outstanding Supporting Actor. Owen Cooper won for Adolescence. He was the kid. He's never acted before.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. Outstanding Writing for a Drama Series. My man Dan Gilroy for Andor won that one.
He should give it back.
Outstanding Directing, Philip Barantini won for Adolescence. So yeah, the studio for comedy seems to have won quite a few. So those are the ones that kind of stood out to me.
I think you put Dutch to sleep.
I'm sorry, Dutch. We got a big announcement for a movie that's coming out July 9th, 2027 called Man of Tomorrow.
Okay.
What do you think about that? Is it Superman Man of Tomorrow, or is it just Man of Tomorrow?
As far as I can tell, it's just Man of Tomorrow.
There's
Actually,
no way
James Gunn today posted
a
picture of the script, which has a picture of a warped-looking brain inside of a human skull, which I'm hoping obviously points to Brainiac.
Brainiac.
Yeah. So
I'm just like, my question is like, okay, like they have to. The official synopsis has been that Lex and Superman have to have a reluctant team up, against a greater threat.
Mm-hmm.
How does Superman just be like, you shot the falafel guy in the fucking head? Yeah, but you're still good in you, Lex, even though you blew his freaking brains out right in front. I'm like,
right in front of me. Yeah.
How does that reconcile? I don't know.
I mean, he kills the falafel guy.
The guy's name was Malik Ali, I believe, in the movie. He was the real hero of Metropolis. So I liked how they did the newspaper headline. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I hope we're going to get Lex in the power suit finally.
Yeah, which is cool. There's no way that Superman doesn't make it into the title of this movie, right? There's no way.
No, they'll put Superman. I think the studio would probably demand it.
Yeah, it's going to have to be Superman Man of Tomorrow.
I'm shocked.
I mean, maybe it won't be, but mark me down right now today. 9/22/25.
You keep gaveling your setup there.
Although Dark Knight didn't have Batman in it.
That is true.
Man, we've already had Man of Steel.
That's true.
All right, you know what? I take back my gaveling.
But Man of Tomorrow is not as familiar as those.
Yeah. Now that is the name of a actual comic run, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Going back many years, I have some collected editions.
How many times have you watched Superman since it's hit
Three
streaming?
this past weekend.
Three times this weekend?
Yeah.
You're a goddamn maniac.
Still liking as much?
Well, yeah. I watched it on Friday intentionally, and then Saturday
I accidentally watched it.
Saturday I put it on the background as I was just futzing around the apartment. And then Sunday morning, I woke up earlier than I wanted to get out of bed. So I was like, fuck this. I'm going to put Superman back on.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I've been just enjoying that so much in Peacemaker.
Yeah, and I can't wait to talk about Peacemaker.
Because we are getting to episode 6, and that's where shit really starts to go off the rails.
All right. Well, in that case, let's move on. Do we have time? Do we have time for Dogman, or should we hold Dogman?
I want to hear what Dogman's.
Let's do some Dogman.
Dogman. So I was telling Dutch,
these are my favorite parts of any podcast that we do.
Dogman?
Dogman updates.
Well, I now get Dogman has now become part of my algorithm on Reddit. Even though I'm not in the group, it feels the need to show me Dogman.
I'm gonna have to do some searches because I want that in my life.
Yeah, I also get random cryptid subreddits suggested to me as well. Like one today, I didn't look at the video, but it was a guy walking his dog, and it was like I think I may have seen Bigfoot, and I'm so jaded by it now. I just kept scrolling. I was like, all right, sure you did, guy walking your dog. All right, this one is titled, this is the name of the post, Warning, and they have the warning triangle with the exclamation point emoji. Dogman hunting may endanger you and those you love.
I think that's probably true.
I would assume. And here's why I would assume, because this is hard-hitting facts. Dogmen are proud, territorial, and fiercely protective. Provoking them by hunting or trespassing on their territory doesn't just put hunters at risk. They will
hang on, I feel like you should do this in a British accent, but go ahead.
I wish I could do a British. I should get a like a voice thing to change my.
Yeah.
Or just learn how to do a British accent.
I
You
should get
freaking
like
phony.
I wonder if there's like an app that'll change my voice to sound like Richard Attenborough. Provoking them by hunting or trespassing on their territory doesn't just put hunters at risk. They will follow you home and identify your young if you tried to hunt their kids.
Oh,
Yeah, this isn't a game. Treating it like a sport is a sure way to end up on their menu, but they will taunt you first and make sure you die terrified and defeated psychologically before they even show themselves. And then for some reason, this is in quotes, you taste better scared.
okay.
End of quotes. Respect their domain. Stay safe. Walk away. Here's the first comment. Honestly, anybody with common sense, a bit of research, and 5 brain cells would know that hunting a creature that is almost a 1-to-1 to a werewolf is an incredibly bad idea.
I would say going out with a gun when you're stupid enough to believe that you're hunting a dog man, your entire family at risk. That's what I think. I don't think you have to get into the actual dog man attack.
Yeah. Your family is psychologically and physically at risk for other reasons.
Exactly.
Next comment. I do my work in the forest. This guy, I have a feeling this guy loves the Renaissance Fair.
I like how he doesn't say what it is.
I know. I carry a staff, know how to wield it, both casting or self-defense, which is never used to attack. My focus is the forest. He also capitalizes the word forest.
Okay.
And so in it, I do not hunt. I talk with, interact softly, being gentle with the trees, plants, and creatures. With love and opinion. Yeah, I know. Curious for opinions. And then somebody else underneath that wrote, is this a role play sub? And then somebody else underneath that wrote, maybe to some. And then someone wrote, this post makes sense. My guy says messing with a dog man is a bad idea because if you piss them off too much, you will be marked by them. And you don't want to be marked by an angry dog man that you tried to hunt.
Does that mean peed on?
Yeah, because that's how they mark, maybe. So be careful, but don't try hunting them or things will get messy. If you get marked by one that's hostile towards you, they will mess with you psychologically and eventually they will get you. Comment underneath
that. Sounds like the original poster.
Yeah, it might have been. Comment underneath that. Yup, with a bunch of U's in it. And then the comment under that was, the one we met marked us both, but differently. I've been given rare and sometimes troubling advice. The other boy got exactly what he deserved. And he just left it at that. So
I don't know what that.
Take that as you will. Don't hunt.
Tell you what, it does sound dangerous.
I mean, I wouldn't go hunting for werewolves.
No.
That's for sure. A dog man. Let's talk about a couple trailers. I guess.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
I guess we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the Mando, Lorian, and Grogu trailer that dropped today.
Tell you what, I thought that was fan made.
Yeah, it looks fucking terrible.
And Bolo first put it in the chat.
Yeah.
And as we all know, Bolo can't be trusted. Posting stuff in the chat. Yeah. So when I watched it, I was like, oh, well, this is obviously fake.
Yeah.
But then, the official one came out. So
yeah, that's why I put the second one in there, the actual YouTube one, because I was like, because I don't click 90% of the stuff Bolo puts in the chat. God love him, I don't even click on. Generally, it's just nonsense. But yeah, but yeah, that trailer, I just like what? Why? Like, of all of the Star Wars IPs that don't need a movie, that is high up there.
Well, I guess in lieu of another season, right?
Yeah, I will say I like the fact that Grogu is obviously CGI, but they've taken great pains to make him look like a puppet.
Yeah,
I do like that. That is 100% not something I will see in the theater. I will maybe eventually watch it streaming.
Yeah, I can't imagine going out to see that, but like, I didn't hate any of the individual images that I saw.
No, me either. I just don't know what it is. Like, why? There's just no.
Is it a comedy? Is it a?
Well, that's the other thing. It doesn't even really tell you anything. It's just a whole bunch of various things happening, or spaceships exploding with no.
And Grogu being cute.
Yeah, exactly. With no real rhyme. There's nothing that tells you like here's what they're trying to do, or they're on which I guess is the opposite of most trailers now that tell you the whole movie. But
yeah, and Sigourney Weaver for some reason.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know what it is. So, and then a couple of sad trailers. Did you guys watch the John Candy trailer? John Candy, I Like Me. It's called.
Yeah. I haven't seen the trailer, but I've read the headlines of this coming out.
Yeah, I think that's going straight to streaming. That looks great.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. I will definitely watch that. It's crazy to think that we're all old. Well, maybe not you, Dutch, but the three of us are older than John Candy was when he died, which is just nuts. Because when he died, it seemed like I knew he was 42? Young, but it didn't seem like he was.
How old was he?
Yeah, you weren't surprised.
Young, like now I think about it, I'm like, fuck, man, he was young as shit.
How old was he?
44, maybe.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm turning 41 in a few weeks here. So
how old were we when he died?
He died in 94.
Ooh,
really? So I was 20.
Yeah, so we were half his age.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the other one that honestly, Dutch, you sent this, and I don't know that I'll be. I'll. This is something. If I watch it, I'm going to watch it by myself. And that is the Ozzy Osbourne "No Escape from Now" documentary.
I couldn't make it through that one, man.
The trailer had me fucking choked up. So,
especially with that thing that Ozzy said, he's like, "If I'm at the end of my life, then it's been a good run."
Yeah, I don't know why, dude. I don't know what it is, because I do love Ozzy's music and everything, but like I didn't have like a super deep connection to Ozzy. I love Black Sabbath,
and I loved Ozzy's music.
Man, his death has more than probably any other celebrity I can think of has fucked me up. I think it's more because of what he represented to me as like a figurehead for the kind of music that I like.
He's been a fixture in your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In your whole music life, he's kind of central to the whole genre of what you're into.
Yeah, I mean, it's really true. Like this, discovering MTV and discovering Ozzy were so tied together because when MTV started, they only had like X amount of videos to play, and two of the videos they always played were Iron Man and Paranoid, the live performances that he did, and then the whole mystique of Ozzy, that he was like this evil, scary, satanic guy, and he
biting the heads off bats,
and all that stuff. Just that trailer, like multiple times during that trailer, I fucking got a lump in my throat. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm looking forward to watching it, but at the same time, I'm like, man, fuck, just seems rough. It's been a rough year for a lot of metal musicians, unfortunately. But yeah, those are the three I had. Was there anything else that I know? There's been other. I know there's an Anaconda one that just dropped with Jack Black and Paul Rudd. Not seen yet, but
I saw parts of it. It's
a comedy, right?
Yeah, it looks like a comedy.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm good on that. I'm all set.
I feel too.
I'll watch that. I won't go out to watch it, but I'll watch it.
No, I won't go out to watch it either, but I definitely will watch it. I think this weekend, when the women in my life are at the going to this concert, I may go to a movies by myself for the first time in I can't even think of how long. And see
Long Walk?
No, I'm gonna see what's the Leonardo DiCaprio movie? One battle after another.
Yeah, I want to see that too. It looks great.
Yeah, that's the kind of movie I like watching. Like if I have the house to myself, I'll put on like a 3-hour movie. I'll just like, maybe I'll just go plop my hands down in the theater in the middle of the day and go watch that.
That trailer's amazing.
Yeah, it looks really good. So
yeah, I find DiCaprio in like interviews and stuff, I find him like off-putting.
He's a weirdo.
Yeah, but I love every movie he's in.
Yeah, he's fucking incredible. The interesting thing about Leonardo DiCaprio is, I mean, other than the thing of him, once his girlfriends turn 25, he dumps them.
Right.
Is like he's a guy that you don't know anything about. Like he doesn't really put really any of himself out there. He just like appears in movies, does an amazing job, shows up to random events with girls half his age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like all you really know about him.
But I saw Jonah Hill talking about like, and there's video of it where Jonah Hill's walking down the street and DiCaprio sees him and runs up to him like a crazy fan with his phone out.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
and scares the shit out of him. And then he realized, because he's wearing like a hat and glasses, so he doesn't recognize it. And I'm like, is he a normal guy? Like, is he?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, him
And then in interviews, like,
Buds, right?
I saw him interviewing on the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood press tour.
Yeah.
And Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt look normal, like they're having a good time, and he's just in the corner all cool, doesn't say much, kind of a little snobby he comes across as, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just a weird, it's a hard guy to get a beat on.
Yeah, he's a weird guy.
But then you watch Catch Me If You Can, and you're like, he's the best, he's one of the greatest actors you've ever seen. You know what I mean? He's so good.
He's a movie star. Like he's legit incredible in everything.
Yeah, you go back and watch Titanic and realize, you know, everybody was nominated for an Oscar but him.
Except him, yeah.
And he holds the whole movie together.
Yeah.
So
Titanic's one of those movies that I want to revisit that with Josie. She's brought it up a few times, like, oh, we should watch it.
It's really good. Yeah.
I don't know if she has this attention span for a 3-hour movie, but maybe. Oh, here's a commercial for no, wait, is this no, that's not it. So yeah, I don't have a lot for back in the day, so we'll do that real quick because
alrighty.
So I was going to do back in the day for Cartoon Madness, which we will have to do next episode because I do want Bolo to be here.
Yeah, we need Bolo for that.
I have 2 cartoon related back in the days. 40 years ago, September 15th, 1985, Disney's Adventures of the Gummy Bears premiered, and that ran for 6 seasons. I feel like I'm the only one of us that liked. For some reason, me and my sister loved that show. We used to watch it every Saturday. And then Quinn, to your something you love.
40, did you say 40 years ago or 30 years ago?
1985.
Oh, 85. All right.
Yeah. And then 43 years ago, Dungeons and Dragons, the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon premiered.
We were just talking about that this week.
Yeah, we were just talking about that one. Did you pick up some of those figures?
No, but I will when I get by. So it's at like an old discount bargain bin store. They have those figures. It's Ollie's, yeah.
Yeah, that's my Ollie's had them too.
Yeah, from the old 1980s Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, they had figures from them. I was like, that's a deep cut.
Yeah, and they're cool. The boxes that they're in, everything about them is cool. The packaging's cool.
Yeah.
The fact that the little unicorn comes with the barbarian kid is cool.
Yeah, the little barbarian kid.
Yeah.
I love that they had a cameo in the movie that came out this week. But it's so great. But I think they only had like 3 of them, but they were like $4 each, and I was like, why not?
I know. My Ollie's was closing, and they had them all. And
they had them all?
No, they had like the 3. And I was like, should I just buy these? And then I went on Amazon. I was like, but then I'd have to buy, because I'm like, I have to buy. If I'm buying the 3,
you gotta have
I have to have all of them.
Yeah.
I don't need like the villains or anything, but I need the main.
I think you do need the villain because it comes with the little bald dungeon master guy.
So then you do need the villain.
Yeah.
So, and that's where I was at with it. So I ended up not picking them up, and then my Ollie's closed, and I was like, fuck, I should have picked those up.
But, and what am I going to do with them? Nothing. But I feel like there's something I have to have.
But I mean, put them on the shelf. They're cool. You know what I mean? Like, you might as well have some nerdy shit.
Yeah, for the random guest you have over that's going to recognize them.
Yeah. I mean, you'll smile at every time you walk by.
That's true. I will.
You know what I mean? So do it for yourself.
Yeah. Did I tell you? I earlier in the year I bought a Gorn figure from the Star Trek thing.
That's awesome. Is it like a Mego Gorn figure?
No, it's not like. Well, I guess a little bit, but I have some old, I have an old Kirk, old Spock, and everything like that. But the Gorn figure I got is like twice the size of them. Like I thought it was going to be the same kind of series because it's the same maker, but it's legit like a kaiju compared to them.
That's awesome.
So, and I was going to send it back, and I was like, I think I like this better. So I'm just going to keep it.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. When you're here, when you're by, I'll show it to you.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's talk about shit we've been watching.
And now, our feature presentation.
I saw Weapons. So
Nice.
all three of us have seen it. So we can talk about it. This is going to be a spoiler discussion of Weapons, I suppose. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like did I already talk about it on this?
You and Dutch both gave spoiler-free thoughts on it.
Okay.
It's been out for long enough now that, yeah, I liked it a lot. Not scary.
No.
I can't think of any. It might have had a jump scare, maybe one.
There's one scary part when they're looking at the back of the house with the newspapers on the over the windows, and through the window they see the husband and wife on the couch.
On the couch, yeah, that was
that was genuinely creepy.
Yeah, but good all around. I didn't really have a grasp of what was happening, not in a bad way, like this is telling a good mystery almost.
Yeah.
Kind of a way. Till well into until it kind of told me what was going on, which is good. I wasn't like, oh, I know what's happening. You know what I mean? So I like that. The antagonist was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, just bonkers. Like what even am I looking at right now? Humor. There was some Dutch. I think you said that the one guy's segment was pretty damn funny, which I assuming I don't remember which segment you said it was. I'm assuming you're talking about the junkie kid.
The cop and the junkie kid were
the cop and the junkie kid's entire segment.
Not only that, the entire ending of the film was fucking hysterical when the kids are chasing her.
When the kids are chasing her through the houses. And
that was so funny, dude.
It was
my
really
whole
good.
theater was laughing during that part.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was really good. All the Josh Brolin was great.
I did not know Josh Brolin was in it until he was on screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good. Julia Garner was really good.
She's great.
Whoever played the aunt was fucking fantastic.
No, that's a famous actress.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is it Amy Madigan? Who is it?
Yeah, I think that's who it is. What else is she in?
Oh, she's been in a ton of stuff.
I didn't recognize her at all. Dude, she was really good.
If I'm not mistaken, I think she's like the truck driver girl in Streets of Fire way back then.
Oh my God.
Isn't she the wife in Field of Dreams?
Is that really who that was?
I could be wrong, but somebody got to look it up.
No, she was in Uncle Buck, Field of Dreams. Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right.
Gone Baby Gone.
You've known her your whole life, Brian.
Yeah,
she's in a million things.
Yeah, now that you say it, I'm gonna Google her too, though, because I want to see what she looks like when she's not an insane person. The kid, the main kid. Oh, I would never have known that. That's what that was.
Is it Amy Madigan?
Yeah.
Okay. I always confuse her, not her name with Frances McDormand for some reason.
Oh, wow. I would not have realized that that's who that was.
She's been in a billion things.
Yeah, she's really good. The kid, the main kid, whose house she's living in, is really good. Han Solo, young Han Solo. I love him and everything. I couldn't place him until after the movie was over when
Alden Emmerich or whatever.
Yeah,
Alden Ehrenreich.
Alden Ehrenreich.
I always get his last name wrong. He's just in Ironheart.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was like, I know him. Where have I seen this guy? Because I love him in he's good in everything.
He's really good.
Yeah. He's great in that. Yeah, so it's really good. Everybody in it is not quite a piece of shit, but they're not great. Nobody's like a good person necessarily, except for maybe the principal. And his
Yeah, I was
Say
going to
what?
say Wong is pretty good.
than those two. Everybody's got their
Those
issues.
poor bastards.
Yeah, that was disturbing. The way he killed his husband, boyfriend, or whatever that was.
Head butts him to death.
Yeah, he just hit.
There's a lot of disturbing things that when the parents are stabbing themselves in the face.
Oh, in the face with the forks. Yeah, that's pretty up.
When
that
she's
was not
using,
fun.
she's using the potato slicer to just like slice.
Oh, dude, I did not like that at all. I actually looked away at that part where she
that was a hard one. That was a hard one.
I'm not down with that at all. It was really good. There's like that whole like new horror. That's kind of like the Monkey is kind of like that. Barbarian, which was by the same guy, is kind of like that. Did you guys see Barbarian? Barbarian's great.
Barbarian's really good.
Really good.
We probably talked about that on this show.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I would give a solid 8 out of 10 Van Helsing's for weapons. I thought it was really good. So yeah, if you haven't seen it and you don't mind that I just spoiled it, you should definitely check it out.
The kids running is hilarious. Just the way they're running with their arms out.
Yeah. The way they chase her at the end, and they're just running through people's
Through
houses.
every house, nothing stands in their way.
And the way she's running from them, you know what I mean, also makes it great. And then the way they just, dude, when they just tear her apart, it is just
so over the top.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. But and then it doesn't really have a happy ending. Like, well, some of the kids have started talking again. Like,
exactly.
Because she legitimately sucks their
is that what she was doing?
Life
right?
out of them. Yeah.
She
has to suck the life out of them to keep herself alive,
right? Because she's a witch, I suppose.
She's a witch.
It sort of makes sense that some of them ain't, depending on how much of their life force they lost, they're not going to just all of a sudden be like, oh, we can talk again. I actually kind of like that. I like that there's actually there's stakes to it.
Yeah. My big nitpick, which I understand is a nitpick, but it bothered me a lot, is that Josh Brolin just triangulated where the kids ran to, but the cops couldn't. They had all those cameras.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, the cops are useless in these movies.
Yeah.
And he's like, they're running. Yeah, but it wasn't like, complex math. He was like, from here they ran that direction. From over here they ran this direction. They couldn't figure it out. All right.
And they all
when a whole town, when a whole classroom full of kids goes missing, and the cops are like, we don't know where they went.
Yeah. Well, it was a podunk town, to be fair.
No, it wasn't. Some middle class houses.
It was a podunk police force, that's for sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
it was a rich white neighborhood. I figured the police would pay him more attention.
Yeah. And then Alien Earth. You guys up to date on Alien Earth?
I haven't even started it.
Oh, really? Holy shit!
Yeah.
All right, we can go right to Peacemaker.
We'll keep that spoiler free. It's still very good though. John, you don't like it or no?
I'm just not caught up with it.
Oh, okay. It's good.
I will eventually.
I like it. But yeah, Peacemaker. Quinn, I assume probably haven't watched it, right?
I have not watched Peacemaker, no.
All right, we'll keep it spoiler free.
You can spoil all you want.
It's fucking good. I don't think
so good.
It's so good.
The new DCU is hitting the ground running, and I am here for it.
Yeah, I really like how lived in everything in the DCU feels so far. Even Superman felt like it was a well-established.
I like that part too. I know I shit on that movie, and I don't give a shit about Peacemaker, but I do like that hey, this is what we are. This is what's going on, and you're in it. Like, I like that they're not trying to build something; it's just already built, and now they're going to take it for a ride. I enjoy that aspect of it.
Yeah, and it's nice. Like, you don't need everything explained. It's just this is the world that it is, and this 100% takes place after Superman. It mentions things that happened in Superman,
the dimensional rift, and all that.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. It's just got some unbelievably good characters in it. It's John Cena, like, legit does some solid emotional acting in it. Which is kind of surprising, but he's really good. He's really good in it.
He's a smart, funny guy. He's been, I don't remember him being bad at acting.
Yeah, no, but I mean, just for being like a big meathead looking dude, though, like he's very, very good in it. And the stuff where he needs to be like emotional or have a breakdown or whatever, like it's legit. Like he sells it. He's good. I really like it. I like it more than Superman. Like it's my favorite DCU thing so far. I like this season more than I did the first season, and I like the first season a lot.
Can you just pick up and watch the second season without going back to the first season?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The only thing you need to know is at the end of the first season, John Cena, Peacemaker and crew saved the world. They got no recognition for it. They called out Amanda Waller for the events of Suicide Squad and the events of the first season, and so she's gone, and they've all basically been blacklisted. Most notably,
when you say she's gone,
well, she's no longer in charge of what the fuck is the organization called?
Task Force X.
Yeah,
that's Suicide Squad,
or Argus,
Argus. I'm sorry,
which is which is where they all worked, and Harcourt is the female. Was she the lead? I don't know. She's James Gunn's wife, the blonde. She is basically blacklisted and can't get a job. Economos is the only one. He's the nerd tech guy. Who he's the only one who still has a job at Argus because I guess his skill set's kind of invaluable. But yeah, I mean, you could definitely just go right into it. If you watch the recap of season 1 and then go right into it, you'd probably be fine. It's really, really
I'm not opposed to Peacemaker. I just don't care. You know what I mean? But so if I watch it, it's good.
Honestly, that might be the way to go into it because it's very good. It does have some of the like gross out stuff, especially the first episode with the orgy in the first episode.
For fuck's sake.
It's like, for what the fuck am I watching? But when Bolo was like talking about he was going to watch it with his grandkid, and we were like, no. But
man. He'll have forgotten that, so I can't wait for the.
Probably constantly remind him, like, dude, make sure your grandson is not in the room for episode 1. Other than episode 1, you're probably okay as long as you're okay with your grandson seeing gratuitous violence. But
right,
yeah. Who's the actor from SNL that's in this season, Dutch?
Tim Meadows.
Tim Meadows. He's so good, so good.
I love Tim Meadows.
Yeah, he's awesome in this. Dude, honestly, I think you should give it a shot. I mean, give it like 2 episodes or 3 episodes. I have a feeling you'll want to finish it. It's really
right
good.
now where we're at this week is episode 6.
Yeah,
and supposedly 6, 7, and I believe that dropping Superman onto HBO Max was
to coincide.
Had everything to do with what happens in these last 3 episodes because James Gunn has said that the events of the next 3 episodes directly sets up Man of Tomorrow. So
interesting.
I'm excited, man. He says like cameos and shit are going to be off. Like who's taking a bet that we might see the DCU Batman somehow?
Oh, I don't know. That'd be pretty crazy.
And I don't think he'd drop that in Peacemaker.
The
Jimmy Olsen's in it.
Who's the girl who is working with Flag? I'm so bad with names. She's part cyborg.
Sasha Bordeaux.
Yeah, Bordeaux. She in the comics has worked with Batman before, correct?
Yeah. Essentially, almost like Bruce Wayne's bodyguard per se kind of deal.
Yeah, that's why I know that name. I was trying to place it. I was like, oh, that's familiar.
Yeah, she's definitely up to something. I think nefarious. She's definitely trying to get some information on Flag, who's also great.
Joel Kinnaman.
What? No,
Joel Kinnaman.
The Rick Flag Sr.
Oh, Frank Grillo.
Yeah, Frank Grillo. He's fucking awesome. It's just really good, man. His James Gunn's wife, whose
Jennifer
name also
Holland.
escapes me, is fucking great. Yeah, they're all good, man. Everybody in that show is good. It's really good. I am looking forward to whatever the twist is in the next episode. I have a feeling I know what it is, but I won't spoil it.
I was gonna say I just have a feeling
Yeah, we probably are on the
That's
same page.
That there's only white people.
Yeah, I've noticed that there's only white people. So
in the multiversal place that they go to.
Yeah.
And
So,
poor Adebayo is going to be on her way over there.
Yeah, poor Adebayo. I have a feeling people are going to freak out when they see Adebayo. But yeah, it's a fucking good show. I'm really, really digging it. So, yeah, so cool. Anybody else watching anything of note?
Not really. I was watching season 3 of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, but it's a weird season. It's not that great. It's like trying to borrow a lot from the original series, but it's messing with the canon at the same time. So I've kind of soured on it. Which is a shame because I was really enjoying it. The first 2 seasons I liked a lot. Other than that, no.
Patrick Stewart, right? Yeah.
What's the original series? We're talking to Shatner. This is supposed to take 10 years before the original.
Oh, really?
Captain Pike. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Captain Pike. And like I said, the first 2 seasons really, really good. The show looks great and continues to look great, but this season's been like a cartoon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had a zombie episode that was clearly, hey, we're going to make a zombie episode. They've put Spock in like 2 romances so far, 3 romances so far in the series, which is odd.
Is Spock Zachary Quinto?
No, that was the J.J. Abrams Spock.
I know, but I mean, he's a good Spock. You just bring him in.
No, it's all new cast.
Okay.
And they're talking about, they have Kirk on the show, which they really shouldn't, because he's not a captain. He's not on the ship.
Yeah.
But he just shows up on the ship a bunch, as if to say, here's Kirk. But they're talking about giving him a spinoff and do like a year 1 type thing for them. I do like a lot of the crew, but it's just, like I said, it needs better writing.
Yeah.
And it already got canceled. They renewed it for season 4 and season 5. And then they announced that they're canceling the show, and season 5 is only going to be like 6 episodes, which sucks. It sucks to know that, but I guess, it'll allow them to do something else.
Yeah.
Crap.
How about you, Dutch? Anything of note? Seen any movies?
Aside from watching Superman 3 times over the weekend. No, I've been sort of wanting to judge for myself. I've been wanting to go see that movie, Him.
Yeah, God, that movie's been getting just terrible reviews, right?
A coworker of mine, she brought up a point. She's like, "Do you think it's just from people who hate the fact that it makes football look bad?"
Who's in this?
No one of note. Jordan Peele produced it, right?
It was produced by Jordan Peele. It's apparently a CTE football horror movie.
No. Yeah, I think that's immediately going to turn a lot of, at least football fans, off.
Yeah, just the ads for it, to me, I was like, this just looks. I don't know. Nothing about it made me be like, oh, that's. And I like Jordan Peele's stuff, generally speaking.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing about this made me want to really see it. So.
Oh, you know what's out that I do want to watch? I haven't watched it yet, but it's getting great reviews. Is that I think it's called Black Rabbit.
I don't even know what that is.
Jason Bateman and Jude Law.
Oh, is it a show or is it a movie?
It's a show, and it's Jason. You'd think the roles would be reversed, but it's like they're brothers, and Jason Bateman is the brother that gets into trouble and drags his prominent, successful brother Jude Law into it.
Oh, all right.
But apparently, it's awesome. It's really, really good. They've been marketing it pretty heavy over the last couple weeks. So I'm going to check that out.
Cool. Well, unless you guys have anything else, I think that's the show. Dutch,
yo,
you were on a special thing. What were you on?
Oh, I was on Donnie Winter's YouTube show, Growing Up with Godzilla, and that was a lot of fun. Just nerded out over soundtracks and love of Godzilla music, and sort of like he likes to ask his guests what their story is about how they got into the character and things of that nature. So had a lot of fun. It was a nice time.
Ryan, how have you not been on that?
I know I have not been asked, so I can't just be on it. But I mean, Dutch has cachet. I do not.
Yeah, such as it is, anyway.
Well,
No,
when it comes to soundtracks, you're the guy. I mean, when it comes to Godzilla music, I think it's either you or Eric, right?
Yeah.
So,
well, Eric more with the especially when it comes to the expertise of Akira Ifukube. I definitely made sure to plug his book on there. That's upcoming next year. That's going to be like the first authoritative documentation in English of Akira Ifukube. So
that's cool.
I feel like you made up that name.
No.
I'll take your word for it.
His music's tattooed on my arm.
He wrote the very, very famous theme of Godzilla. That's where would you rank in the realm of famous movie character themes? Godzilla has to be top 5.
I don't know about top 5.
Top 10
because top 5, top 10 almost are all going to be
James Bond is what, number 1, probably 007.
I think the shark motif from Jaws is number 1.
Yeah, okay.
Kids know that without even having seen the movie. If you just go up to a kid and ask him, just like
right.
sing what a shark sounds like.
Yeah, I think Indiana Jones would beat James Bond.
You think?
Probably it's close.
That Bond theme is.
I'd put Godzilla's theme in the top 20 of all cinema for sure.
It sounds like a topic for another episode, honestly.
Yeah. Top movie character themes?
Themes, yeah.
Like, I'll tell you what, from seeing Godzilla -1 and Godzilla King of the Monsters from 2019, it's definitely like people react to that theme when it comes on in the movie theater. So they know it. Like, it is a transcendent theme. So I don't know. It's worth a discussion.
There's a good and that theme. I mean, honestly, growing up as a kid in the 80s, there was a good chance you heard that theme just on random Saturday afternoons because it was just on TV.
Yeah, but I could tell you, I don't know if I would know it without knowing you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that I would recognize it if I didn't have people in my life that were Godzilla freaks.
Yeah. It's interesting because, like, you say the Indiana Jones theme, but I feel like I don't know how the general public would recognize the Indiana Jones theme. I mean, it's definitely a recognizable theme. Superman theme is up there really high, too.
Just like Dutch said, I think your top 5 at least is going to be John Williams themes. But, I mean, James Bond probably sneak in there.
I'm going to make a note to myself.
Bond for sure.
Top themes.
I think the Imperial March, would you call that Darth Vader's theme?
Probably.
Yeah, that's up there. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows any piece of Star
modern
Wars.
Day. You'd have to put the Avengers theme in there for modern themes, I feel like.
Yeah, I think people would know that.
Jurassic Park is another one.
Yeah.
That's pretty high up there. John Williams, obviously, he's the king.
But there is no more ubiquitously recognizable piece.
What about the Spider-Man cartoon song?
Oh yeah, that's definitely up there. But if you're going by but then you have lyrics, which kind of gives it away anyway. But like, what about the Halloween theme? The Halloween.
Yeah, that's a great
recognizable. I'd put Halloween top 10 easily.
Yeah,
maybe top 5, but at least
it's
top
definitely
10.
up there.
Everybody knows it.
Got to figure out the Friday the 13th. Even though it's not necessarily a piece of music.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that a piece of music.
Yeah.
Halloween is so instantly recognizable.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And the Omen one is up there if you're going to do horror movie themes.
I love the Omen, but I don't know that I put it. I don't know your average person off the street is going to
know that. They're probably going to know it's from a horror movie, but they might not name the horror movie.
Right.
You know
what I mean? It's one of my favorite horror scores for sure.
Yeah, it's fucking incredible.
But I mean, like Tubular Bells from The Exorcist. I think
that's another one too. They used to be my ringtone back in the day when you would download different ringtones.
It's terrifying.
Yeah. All right, I think that's the show. That's a topic though, for sure. That could actually be
Yeah, we'll have to think. We'll think more about that.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the show. Thanks for listening. Thanks for getting us to 50 episodes. Let your friends know that you like the show and that we've done 50 episodes, because then maybe we'll do 50 more episodes. And yeah, that's kind of it, guys. Thanks for hanging. And yeah, I don't know. I don't got nothing else. So goodbye.
Good night, fellas.